When a narcissist meets a strong opponent, this is how they formulate their plan. Power is the most important thing in the world to a narcissist. Expect them to put you in dangerous circumstances where you have no way to escape on your own. Ultimately, what they want is for you to feel helpless and defenseless against them. They want you to think that you are destined to be a nobody once they're gone. And to be expected, they won't be around to put right the wrongs they've made. When you're attaching yourself to a narcissist, mind and heartache are all that narcissists have to offer. Those who give you lies and fabricate a world in which you might believe them will likely misguide you. In this video, we'll look at 3 tactics narcissists use to make us look bad. Narcissists enter our lives with the only intention of stealing all we have and destroying anything that stands in their way. They utilize the power of love and light to tame and dominate their victims. They are always on the lookout for more to satisfy their insatiable appetites for power, fame, attention, and money, you name it. If it means financial and political success, they will turn to any means. They play the hero or sufferer to gain our sympathy and then use it against us. Their primary objective is to instill in us a perpetual state of terror, so that we will never question their authority. They are willing to use any method available to them to get what they want from us. When it comes to their closest relationships, narcissists still want to be on top. To that end, narcissists seek out situations in which they may stand out from the crowd, whether at home, at the workplace, or elsewhere. They single out the group's most influential members and focus their efforts on gaining their support. To keep the relationship alive, they could try to act as if they share your most admirable qualities and most important beliefs. To tell the truth, the narcissist is never interested in compromise. It would be their major objective to take over the target's identity or sphere of influence without their consent. It has been argued that narcissists prey on both the strong and the weak. The narcissist's gaze permeates all social interactions. They still intend to achieve their original purpose even after getting their entry, and they're completely aware of what they're doing. They're making plans and improvising to come up with a way to take you down. They will use every available method to ensure your annihilation. Though their exact timing is unknown, these events will eventually take place. Ultimately, the narcissist wants to be in charge of everything. A narcissist will use your connections against you and will try to find any way possible to do so. If a narcissist is solely thinking about themselves, it will disrupt every connection they have. They will make up stories about you and your family to make their own credibility look better. They will attempt to sow discord between you and your loved ones by planting seeds of doubt in their minds about your character. At the end of the day, the narcissist wants you to give up on them or for them to give up on themselves. A narcissist will exploit you because they desire complete power over you and you have no ability to protect yourself. A narcissist will also work to lower your opinion of yourself. They'd start watching you with far greater suspicion. It is always surprising to see a narcissist move from boosting your self-esteem to tearing you down so abruptly. Why? Because they are capable of it and because they are incredibly effective at it. The quick about face suggests that their criticisms and evaluations must be valid too. They would evaluate you based on more than just your words, though. They would also notice how you carried yourself and how you dressed. This causes you to question whether or not you actually exist. They will get you to believe lies to make you question your sanity and competence. This strategy is called gaslighting. They will stare at you with disdain or hostility. They will easily become irritated or angry with you if given the chance. They won't lift you up, but rather tear you down. At this point, no one will listen to what you have to say. Their relentless insecurity will cause you to question your own worth, attractiveness, and intelligence. If the narcissist has exhausted all other options, they will try to hurt you psychologically. They have been negative about you from the beginning, saying that you are self-deprecating, destructive to relationships, polarizing, and gaslighting. That has been their primary concern up to this point. Performing these drills requires a great deal of mental and physical energy. To add insult to injury, the narcissist will likely make your time together unpleasant and toxic. This is because narcissists can be upbeat one day and irritated, despondent, and silent the next. They might suddenly stop talking to you, ignore you completely, or ghost you. They seemingly change roles from guardian angel to demon without warning or explanation. Physical and emotional fatigue might result from constantly trying to avoid the narcissist's rage and confrontation. Narcissists have no idea, or rather, they don't care how their actions affect the people around them. Still, they knowingly subject us to a great deal of emotional strain. It could be challenging to think clearly when under stress. Stress has real physical consequences. When you're under pressure, it's easier to be swayed since you can't make rational conclusions. But remember, the narcissist is only doing this to weaken you and gain control over you. In your mind, you're fighting an uphill struggle. Your opinion matters to the narcissist, that's why. They will have absolute control over you if they can break into your mind and shatter you. Keep in mind, until you've gained the narcissist's trust, none of this will work. Because of this, they went to great lengths to win us over. It's for this reason that they exert so much effort into convincing us that they're the promised savior, or at least that they're decent human beings worthy of our faith. They use deception to gain our trust, so that they can exploit us once they have our attention. One thing a narcissist needs more than anything else is your undivided attention. They care about how you feel about things. Consequently, I will never suggest that you reach a middle ground with them. Those with narcissistic personality disorder are never content with what they have, and so they fail to appreciate the efforts made on their behalf. People who simply care about themselves will never stop spreading lies and misinformation about you. If someone you know has negative personality qualities, distance yourself from them immediately. They shouldn't recognize you. The person in question is not worthy of being introduced to any significant others in your life. Our health and the health of others around us need greater care and attention from us. I genuinely hope you found this to be helpful information. Having you watch, and more importantly, listening to my message means a lot to me. Feel free to share your opinions and personal stories below. Subscribing to this channel and activating the bell notifications will ensure that you don't miss any upcoming videos. Thank you.